Morgan Brozena, head field hockey coach at Kenyon, and I've been here for 3 years. I'm really excited that we get to be together this year. It's nice not having to totally learn somebody new. I coached Taylor for her first and second year at New Haven, and we have a lot of similar philosophies, language, and we've been on the same page since we started, so it makes it a lot easier. It's also just one of those things where we had the same mentor. I worked for her head coach. That's who she learned from for 5 years as well. So we've stayed in contact. We just have a lot of the same stuff, and she's a great person. She's connected with the team already. They're excited. She's very vocal, very comfortable, and I already knew a lot of her strengths and weaknesses from the start, so we didn't even need to evaluate, and we could just jump in right away. It makes it a lot more difficult for us to get into the conference playoffs. The reality is field hockey now has 11 teams in the conference, so it's way more competitive. Most of the men's teams in the NCAC have 9, and a lot of the women's teams have 8. So we are significantly bigger, and our conference tournament is still only 4, so it's going to be tougher this year. The good news is we've played W&J the last few years. We have experience playing Transy as well, so at least they're not totally new opponents, and we know what to expect. It's also done a lot for our non-conference schedule. We're no longer playing teams 1.5 times throughout the season, so we're only playing the NCAC teams once, which opened up a couple more non-conference games, which allows us to travel further. We are in the Midwest, and there are not a whole bunch of options, so we're going to be on the road a lot more and putting on some miles this year. So it's going to impact the team in experience as well. We're going to get to go to some new areas. We're going on a trip to Memphis, and a lot of people haven't been there before. Attacking was a big focus for us in the spring. We recognized that we were losing some key attacking players last year, but it's a fresh start. We've been focusing on it. We've been trying new people in new roles, and I think that it's going to be a really fun year. We are trying to be more aggressive and really capitalize on a lot more scoring opportunities. Our first years are ready to go. We have 9, and that's a huge squad. And it's been a lot of fun because I think that they're just really eager, and it's also helping push the returning group. As far as how everybody's going to contribute on field, we still don't know yet, but it's been really nice to just completely start fresh. There are no assumptions about roles and positions, and we are trying people everywhere right now. We have a lot of capable players. I think we have really good depth this year, so part of it makes my job harder to make those decisions, but it's a really good problem to have, and we're excited to kind of see what this group can do. This year we're trying to be a lot more aggressive with the ball, with our formation, with our presses, because we were so tight on so many games last year, whether it be a win or a loss. We want to make sure that we are going out hard from the start. We are also trying to be a lot faster on the field with our running and our actual physical speed, but as well as with the ball. I think is going to help us so that we're not settling in and being quite as complacent holding the ball this year. We want to go and press even harder.